Okay, so I thought that I would do a little coop tour because we have learned some tips and tricks that make a world of difference when keeping ducks over our 6-8 years keeping ducks. So here's a few things that we've learned along the way to help us out. First of all, I stopped using pine shavings, and then I stopped using straw and the deep litter method on the floor. I use horse bedding pellets. If it can absorb moisture from a Clydesdale, I think it can definitely handle some ducks, and it's doing a really good job. So on our floor, every day I come through and I sprinkle a little bit of these horse bedding pellets, and they expand as they absorb moisture. And I just kind of keep adding, and then I'm going to go through and clear this out once a month. So we've been doing this for almost 3 weeks now since I redid the coop. And so we're about ready to clean it out. But the bedding pellets are making a world of difference in the moisture content. I've heard that straw and pine shavings, especially when it's warm out, contribute to lice and to mites. So hopefully this method will keep all of that at bay. Now the other thing about ducks is they don't necessarily need a nesting box. Ducks tend to lay eggs on the floor anywhere that they are. However, they do appreciate a little bit of isolation. They don't need to have something overhead. What they just need is something around them. So I started using these nesting tubs, and I converted to pine shavings in the nesting tubs. I had straw or hay in here before. These tubs seem to be working out well for the ducks. I change the bedding in the tubs about every week, and our eggs are really clean. It's creating a soft bed for the ducks to lay in. I did build ramps initially. Sorry, it's duck messy. I did build ramps initially for every single tub, but some of them just really don't need it. And so I kept a few for the geriatric, but for the rest, they seem to just hop on in here and enjoy laying their eggs in here. So, 2 tips that we've learned: bedding pellets and nesting tubs with pine shavings. The only other things I can really recommend that we use for ducks are troughs for our feed instead of bowls. If you have ducks, you know they like to walk into every bowl or pan that's on the floor. We take a couple of boards and angle them and affix them to a 2x4 on the side. There's Ruby. But what they do is we put that food in there, and all the ducks just line up and eat out of there, so it eliminates pecking order drama. There's no dirt or filth or muck getting into the food, and so that's a cost savings because we're not having to dump out dirtied food. Last but not least, we use 2-gallon water buckets. Now this barn stall used to be a milking stall, so it has this concrete trench with a drain hole in this corner here. What we do is we fill up the 3 water buckets, and the ducks stay in here at night. These are filled once a day, and any excess water that gets kicked out from playing or drinking splashes down into this trench and goes right out that drain. So, helps to reduce some moisture. Coming out here, off of our coop, the way this barn was set up is it has a back door, which is one of the reasons why we chose this stall for our duck coop. This is a run that we've installed with electric wire at the top. So when we do keep that door open at night in the summertime, this is completely safe from predators. Nothing can climb on the top and over. And we have a separate door out here. Right now, this is housing my geese because it is breeding season. They are a little bit more territorial, a little bit more dangerous for the ducks. And so we are keeping them out here at night separately with that door closed. But normally everybody coexists together, and then they kind of just have automatic access in and out as they please. Those have made, that in itself has made life a lot easier. So those are some of the things we've implemented after years of keeping ducks to make our life a little bit easier and to make their life a whole lot better. Thanks.